I'm going to quickly explain this this warp here. So step one is basically, yeah, you can ignore that. So step one is start panning up while you're going up to this. So you see I'm panning up right. You can pan straight up, upright. Upright works pretty well, but that's just a thing that's naturally happening because my hand position. Thing with my hand is that I'm using my thumb for it, right? So I have my hand on the controller and I'm using my thumb for it. So my thumb is going to go inside, which is just going to push it up, right? Pushing it up is not really possible with this hand position, but that's fine because upright works. So I'm spacing a jump over the center of the panel. It doesn't really matter where you start, but if you're going to be panning up or upright or whatever, you want to space that jump over the center of the panel so that you can get it fully off screen. You don't want to turn around until it's fully off screen, which I have it fully off screen here, right? Now, what I'm going to do is you're going to see I called in when I landed. You don't need to call in when you land. You just need to call in while it's off screen. That's basically the idea, right? So now, this is when I call in. That is a timing that works for sure. Could also do this timing. This one is a little bit earlier, I think. So I'm going to go jump over it. I'm going to turn around, and it's still fully off screen, and you see that I just called in here. So you need to call in while the panel's off screen. Now that I've called in, I have drop and warped TC in front of the panel, and you'll see that because he's just right there. I haven't even swapped to him yet. So the swap doesn't actually do anything in terms of the warp. The player 2 calling in is what drop and warps him over there. And it doesn't matter where player 2 spawns. In this one, he spawns back here. In this one, he spawns here. Yeah. So it'll be different most of the time, right? But the point is that player 2 calling in is what warps TC over there. All right, jump, call in now. And while I'm holding down, right? So I see the panels off screen, gonna keep holding the camera up. And at this point I've called in, so I'm gonna let go of the C stick. You can probably, is it? I think I let go there. So once you've, called in, that's when you can let go of the C stick. And once you know that player 2 is called in, I mean, I don't even wait for player 2 to call in. I kind of just press F2 a few times pretty much. I'm just tapping it a couple times. He'll probably call in on the first one. So you don't even need to do that. While that's happening, I'm spamming swap. And so if you look at my controller, my tag button is right bumper. So it's going to be this button here. So if you just check that out. Once I know that, once I've turned around and I can see that I've turned around with Qui-Gon, now I'm going to start spamming tag. Same thing here, I would imagine. It's probably exactly the same. Jump, and then start spamming tag. And one other quick important thing to note. I'm at 2 hearts here. I'm at 1 heart now. I played this really risky. What I would recommend doing is if TC is at 1 or 2 hearts, just force some of the droids with player 2. It won't target TC. It's not even possible to target TC because there's so many droids right there. So force push them, and that'll block their way. They won't be able to kill TC-14. So that's the general idea with the warp. I'll show it one more time. Remember, it doesn't really matter when you drop out here, as long as you are already panning up. It's I'm panning up upright now. Gonna jump over, call in when I hit the ground-ish, and then turn around and start spamming tag. And that's it. It's that easy. There you go.